Welcome to Newman Smith High School, where our mission is to graduate all scholars to be college, career, or military ready without remediation. Hello, my name is Dr. Jimenez, the proud principal of Newman Smith High School. Our scholars call me Dr. J, and I'm so excited you are here. I can't wait to tell you about our great school. At Newman Smith, our brand is to love the scholar, drive the rigor. We believe that it's very important that scholars know how much our faculty and staff loves them and wants them to be successful. But we also know that a critical piece of loving the scholar is making sure that they can meet the high expectations on the academic side of our house. We know that all scholars deserve to be on grade level or above, and that these very same scholars deserve a gifted education, and that we must push them academically, all the while supporting them. Welcome to Troy. Our hashtag, or our motto, is Green and Golden Years. We believe that high school should be a fun experience. We also believe that it should be positive. We're excited to see our 8th graders at our 8th grade visit on February the 19th. That will go from 9:30 to 1:30. We hope to see their parents, 5 to 7, in the Newman Smith Theater the evening of February 20th. These next few slides are course registration for current grade 8. If you are not in current grade 8, please feel free to skip the next few slides. For incoming freshmen, the class of 2024, your timeline is determined by your middle school campus. All incoming freshmen must choose a program of study. At Newman Smith, we need a copy of your course selection sheet and your 4-year plan from your middle school counselor. These course selection sheets will be provided by Newman Smith High School, and you will receive a color copy along with our CTE guide that we've had printed for every scholar that will be coming to Newman Smith for the school year 2020-2021. A few things to remember as you fill out your 4-year plan. You will need 26 credits for the Foundation Plus Endorsements plan. Those include 4 English, 4 Math, 4 Science, 4 Social Studies, 2 World Language credits or Computer Science credits, 1 Physical Education credit, 1 Fine Arts credit, and 5.5 state elective credits, including some of your required CTE courses to make up those 5.5 state electives. An additional local requirement for this year is a 0.5 health credit, so we will be offering health only to our seniors this year. To graduate, scholars must satisfy all graduation credit requirements and earn a satisfactory score on the end of course or EOC exams taken in the following core areas: Algebra 1, which is taken in either 8th or 9th grade, ELA 1, which is taken in 9th grade, Biology, also 9th grade, English 2 is taken in 10th grade, and finally U.S. History is taken in 11th grade. The end-of-course exams are required for graduation, but required for college is our TSI AccuPlacer test, and it's offered to juniors and seniors at Smith. We'll talk more about this test when you become a junior or a senior. Don't forget, we will also offer you the PSAT NMSQT, and that will be offered to our 10th and 11th in the fall, and SAT is offered to 12th grade in the fall. We have an SAT school day in October. We also have an SAT school day in March, and in 11th grade, we will offer the SAT again. A few tips about the day in the life of a Trojan. Attendance requirements. 90% of your attendance is required in all classes to receive credit. This is both verified attendance and unverified. We'll teach you a lot more about this concept through your Troy Time graduation guidance classes that happen during advisory. High school hours are 8:20 to 3:35. Bus schedules will be available online by August 2020. And many of you who will be in activities will have before or after school practices for most fine arts and athletic activities. All UIL rules apply. Some activities, such as band, football, and volleyball, begin before school starts. Please look for schedules from a coach. For our current scholars, this would be Trojans in current grades 9 through 11. Starting this Wednesday, during Troy Time Advisory, scholars will receive the initial advisory lesson with instructions in their choice sheet. Professors will have a script to follow, or they can just play on this video. On Wednesday the 19th, we'll also schedule class time to sign course selection sheets. Core professors will be initialing the appropriate placement. Program directors can initial levels for scholars, and scholars will need to tune into the presentation and listen to the instructions as they choose 8 courses with 2 alternatives. Scholars will be asked to get a parent signature on their sheet. On Monday, February 24th, we'll offer course registration night with your advisory professor. Dr. Greenidge will be sending more details out about that. On Wednesday, February 26th through Friday the 28th, during Troy Time Advisory, scholars will be able to turn in their choice sheets to their advisory teachers. Scholars will enter their course selection in advisory through Teams. Scholars will need to bring their Chromebooks charged so courses can be entered. And finally, on March 18th, scholars will begin one-on-one meetings through social studies classes with scholars to confirm course selections with their counselor. Don't forget these important reminders on the next 2 slides as you select your courses. For our scholars in current grades 9 through 11, don't forget those 26 credits are necessary: 4 English, 4 math, 4 science, 4 social studies, 2 world language or computer science credits, 1 PE credit, 1 fine arts, and 5.5 state elective credits, including our required CTE courses. For seniors this year, we'll be offering health as it is an additional local requirement for graduation. And finally, all you current scholars know all about this, but a day in the life, our attendance requirements, as well as our hours, when bus schedules are posted, and all of our activities that start prior to the first day of school. Finally, don't forget to join us on February 24th from 4 to 7. You'll schedule a time to meet with your advisory teacher and help get you registered for next year's courses. This is, of course, optional, and we're only offering in case you or your parent would like to come up and have some extra help. Finally, we're super excited. What's new at Newman Smith? Well, starting in 2020-2021, we will begin offering Texas Education Agency CTE programs of study. Each Trojan member of the class of 2024 must choose a program of study. Each incoming 2020-2021 Trojan Scholar will receive our Welcome to Troy CTE Guide to help you navigate your course selections. In an effort to keep all scholars involved in their favorite activities, we will be offering 8 periods for 2020-2021. Each Trojan member of the class of 2024 or incoming 9th graders must choose a program of study. Each Trojan member of the class of 2023 must also choose a program of study. Many of you already have a program of study through your program choices such as IBA, engineering, and CTE electives. Each Trojan member of the class of 2022 and 2021, you are welcome to continue any of your CTE strands and sequences through your program choices. What is a Texas Education Agency CTE program of study? Well, we've provided the link for you here, so when you are going into your slideshow, you can actually click on that. Now, in the video, the click may not be accessible, but the programs of study overview, as you can see here, they go into effect for the 2020-2021 school year and will allow Texas to meet the federal program approval requirements within the Strengthening CTE for the 21st Century Act. How do you benefit from this? Well, there are many, many benefits. One of the benefits is that when you choose a program of study, the endorsement is built in. So what is an endorsement and what does it have to do with the programs of study? Well, our programs of study ensure all scholars receive an endorsement. And again, on the video, it may not work, the link supplied here in the slide, but when you go to the slideshow and you click on the link Graduation Toolkit, it will immediately bring you to the TEA website for endorsements. This concludes part 1 of our video. Part 2 will only be about our 8 programs of study that we are offering, as well as our course selection sheets. Thanks for joining for part 1. I look forward to talking with you in part 2.